Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite channel, Yoleno TV, and this is your favorite segment, the big point analysis. So, I'd like us to go straight into this job, scrambling. So you've all heard about people scrambling for top jobs, the likes of Aisha Jumwa, the likes of Keto Alguru, the likes of Moses Kuria. I even heard about Kabogo. So there's a lot of jostling. So there are those people who failed in the quest to maybe become governor, quest to become member of parliament or women rep. And these are people who've been fighting for William Samoei Ruto from the time of handshake. Now, these are all expecting to be rewarded by either CSS jobs or parastatal heads or ambassadorial jobs. So all of them are struggling to get noticed by William Samoei Ruto. Of course, after every job, there is a reward. So most of them are banking on the fact that because they've been with William Samoei Ruto, they are going to get those jobs. But there was a comment that William Samoei Ruto made that could throw them into confusion again, because William Samoei Ruto insinuated at the fact that he might work with all people. I mean, by the statement he was trying to put across, it could even be the Kibaki style, where Kibaki had to invade ODM, appoint some CSS from ODM's zone. So I look at this previous comment by the president-elect to being akin to what Kibaki did. What if Ruto decides to pick the likes of Junet Mohammed or Joho? What implication will that have on William Samoei Ruto's presidential bid for the second stab? It will be an easy ride because Joe in Mombasa commands numbers. Junet has followers, but should Junet opt to make such a move, then rest assured sooner is next time zero chances. So ladies and gentlemen, let's go straight into what our analysis entails. And we were talking about the top government officials that we think are untouchable. Of course, while there are people whom we believe who will be, dismissed, the likes of Matiangi, but there are people who are constitutionally protected, not direct appointees. These are constitutionally protected and they work independently. These are people that William Samoei Ruto cannot dismiss, and I underline, cannot dismiss. So I have a couple of them, around 6. So let's go to the first person, the National Intelligence Service Director, Philip Kameru, NIS Director. There was a time when William Samoei Ruto used to complain about, NIS not giving correct facts to the public, that, he was complaining that the statistics which were released to the public were false, and that the statistics which were given to the public put Raila Amolo Odinga ahead of Ruto. And so Ruto used to complain about that, saying that the statistics, if the correct ones are released to the public for consumption, then they will put William Samoei Ruto at around 60 to 65% ahead of Raila Amolo Odinga. That was William Samoei Ruto's complaint back then. Even the Kenya Kwanza brigades, most of them complained. So, but in a nutshell, the expectations of so many Kenyans that when William Samoei Ruto becomes fully the president after the inauguration, then one of the people we'd like to fire is Philip Kameru. But hell no, that's not going to happen. Why? Because Constitution protects Philip Kameru's job. So on to our second person, top governor, top government official, that is none other than Supreme Court CJ Martha Koome. Again, Martha Koome is constitutionally protected by the law, cannot be dismissed by William Samoei Ruto. Okay, many people believe that the judgment that Koome gave could have been biased in one side, like Koome favored Kenya Kwanza and didn't want to listen to the evidences that Azimio One Kenya Alliance fronted. So if that is the case, then of course, in every deal there is, deal gone sour and everything. If there is something that was agreed and maybe William Samoei Ruto decide to renege on it, then we might foresee a retaliation kind of thing from the judge, from the bench. That's to say that maybe in 2027, the judges might not even favor him. So he might want to think that, no, since I've already rose to power, let me dismiss Martha Koome. Maybe that cannot work, cannot happen. Maybe William Samoei would like to appoint someone, would like to have someone appointed, someone from his backyard. I mean, so one of the threats to him going forward is CJ Martha Koome. So the third one is Director of Criminal Investigation, DCI George Kinoti. This is one of those prominent people in our society that William Samoei Ruto might want to, have dismissed. But DCI Kinoti, being the director of that department, is untouchable. You can't dismiss him because the Constitution protects that department. It is independent, ladies and gentlemen. So that is another part that he cannot invade. So there is a fourth one. But before we go to the fourth person or the fourth department, please, if you're a first-time viewer, take a moment and subscribe to our channel. You can give us a thumbs up. You can hit the notification bell so that every time we upload a video, you will always become the first person to get notified. Now, the fourth person in our list is Director of Public Prosecution, Mr. Nurdin Haj. That is another department that William Samoei Ruto cannot touch directly because it's so on to the fifth department that we also think William Ruto could be thinking of targeting, and that is none other than the Inspector General of Police, Mr. Hilary Mutyambai. That is another person that the administration of William Samoei Ruto would love to have dismissed totally and maybe replaced by the deputy of IG, Inspector Police. Mutyambai did not favor William Samoei Ruto, and most of the time William Samoei Ruto used used to say that Mutyambai was being used by the deep state to attack him and his lieutenants. But that was just what William Samoei Ruto said. We don't think he can touch him, but then we also understand that William Samoei Ruto said that we understand that you are working under instructions, but Inspector General of Police is totally independent. So where would IG get these instructions from? I leave that to you, ladies and gentlemen, to think about. So on to our person that we think William Samoei Ruto might want to, invade and probably dismiss to replace with another person of his preference. That is the Central Bank of Kenya, Mr. Patrick Njoroge. The Central Bank is one of the crucial parts that any president would want to control. The William Samoei Ruto would want to maybe to have like a person of the likes of Koech to handle this department so that he can feel, that the department is run by a person of his choice. But Mr. Patrick Njoroge is constitutionally allowed to run that office until the term ends. I think it should be around 5 years, if not wrong, but until that time ends. So William Samoei Ruto cannot dismiss Patrick Njoroge. And mind you, ladies and gentlemen, all these, and I keep saying, and I keep reminding all my people, my viewers, all these are because of Raila Amolo Odinga's struggle for independency, struggle for freedom of expression. All these are attributed to his struggle. You remember during the Moi era, whereby you could not utter a word against Moi. These days, people are free. Someone can talk bad about the president and you're still okay. The departments that I've listed used to be controlled by the head of state directly. But this time around, they are constitutionally protected. You can't dismiss someone, just how the way you want, ladies and gentlemen. It is not possible. So that's why we think that William Samoei Ruto, however interested he can be to have these individuals dismissed, but constitutionally his hands are tied and he might not be able to do it unless some other means of through parliament, through courts and all that, but he cannot dismiss them directly. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was just sharing some of those 6 individuals that I think are untouchable. So I'd like to wind up there. If you, as usual, if you're a first-time viewer, please subscribe to our channel. And if you're a regular viewer who's not subscribed, please also take a moment and subscribe to our channel. You give us a thumbs up, the like, and you can also hit the notification bell so that anytime we upload a video, you'll also become the first person to get notified. Now, for those people who like to access our channel directly, you can also go to your YouTube, open YouTube app, and then just go to the search bar and type Yoleno TV. And upon searching, you will get a series or a host of all our videos. So we have videos, so many videos, more than almost 200. Just have a look at them. You can share with friends our channel. And once again, I'd like to say thank you so much for always viewing our video, and thank you so much for supporting us. And until we meet again, stay safe, stay blessed. Bye-bye.